How Tinubu refused to honor agreement on Nnamdi Kanu after sending his son Seyi to US before 2023 polls Kanu's family. When I saw this particular publication from Sahara Reporters, I was disappointed, highly disappointed. Now, the publication is all about Nnamdi Kanu's brother, Kanonta, saying that before the 2023 presidential election, that he had agreement with Tinubu, that Tinubu sent his son, saying to come and meet him, and the agreement was, don't allow IPOB to interfere with the election. Don't allow them to put maybe a seat at home on election day. Thereafter, if I become a president, I will release Nnamdi Kanu. I think that meeting, the agreement was just because they mentioned the release of Nnamdi Kanu, right? But after 2 years now, the agreement was not honored. He's now voicing out. First of all, I really want to say that we are all humans. If Kanu is my brother and someone tell me something like that, I will not believe what the person is saying, but I think I will also tell them that no problem, as far as my brother will be released. Okay. Anyway, now after 2 years of the administration of Tinubu has not even made any move that he's going to release Nnamdi Kanu. And Nnamdi Kanu family now is crying out. They are just revealing this to a lot of people. People don't know about this, but we know. Now, Shara Reporters published this thing today, and this is what it reads: that the family of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, has expressed deep disappointment with President Bola Tinubu for allegedly failing to honor an agreement purportedly made between Tinubu's son Seyi and the Kanu family before the 2023 general election. You don't have agreement with a politician, and a politician that is even vying for election, not a politician that has won election, and you think that they are going to keep to the agreement. Now I begin to understand why a lot of people were thinking about political solution. This will work, this will not work. The southeastern governors on Ndigo, if they take action that Nnamdi Kanu will be released, he will be released. I think the action will speak for them. But all these petting, begging, reaching illegal agreements, it won't work. And the earlier you people realize this, the better. Now, the article continues. In a statement, Kanu's younger brother, Prince Emmanuel Kanonta, claimed that Seyi, with the approval of his father, personally met him in Abuja before the election. During the meeting, an agreement was allegedly reached that IPOB would not call for an election boycott in exchange for Kanu's release if Tinubu became president. Prince Emmanuel expressed frustration that nearly 2 years into Tinubu's presidency, Kanu remains in detention. Yeah. So, were you expecting that by that agreement, Nnamdi Kanu would just be released? Absolutely no, because Nnamdi Kanu was not adopted by agreement like that. So, that is the reason why the brother to Nnamdi Kanu is crying out. Okay. Now the article continues. Says he noted that the Justice Bintanyako, who had been presiding over Kanu's case, recused herself months ago, yet no new judge has been assigned. He stated, before the last election, I received a message from a former governor that saying the son of President Tinubu wanted to meet with me. I agreed on the condition that the priority of our discussion would be the release of my brother. The meeting took place in Abuja with another individual present as a witness. Seyi assured me that the meeting was sanctioned by his father and that any agreement reached would be binding in good faith. We agreed that IPOB would not interfere with the election process. I rendered this understanding to my brother, and he reaffirmed IPOB's commitment to not call for an election boycott or civil disobedience. When Tinubu visited Owerri during his campaign, he publicly reaffirmed his commitment to facilitating my brother's release if elected. IPOB kept its part of the agreement, ensuring there was no call for election boycott, despite having the capacity to do so. Now, let me stop here before I go forward again, and let me explain some things. I thank God that such a thing like this is happening, okay? I thank God that such a thing is happening because This will also make people to understand the kind of politician we have. They are not politicians that keep agreement. They are not politicians that you can work with. They are not politicians that you can say, oh, if they give you promise, they'll fulfill it. The kind of politicians we have in Nigeria are not the politicians that we say, oh, they are going to do. You can't predict them. You can only predict what they can't do. You can't predict what they can do. And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. And if one called Kanota and tell him that, look at, this way you are going is not the way, such a person will also come out and call you names. That the way you are going is not the way. Okay, you claim you had a meeting with Seyi. You're just a Kano brother with Seyi Tinubu's son. The senators, the House of Rep, who has met Tinubu, they met him, they wrote letter to him, they did all sort of things. Both the Southeast governors, did it change anything? Absolutely no. So how do you think that your own meeting with Seyi Tinubu's son is going to release Nnamdi Kanu? Maybe his father did not even send Seyi. I'm telling you this. Maybe his father did not send him. Seyi, in his own good way, just want to come and meet IPOB, and he has not to boycott election. Blah, blah, blah. It's not his father that sent him. This is so annoying. Now the article continues. However, it defies logic that nearly 2 years after President Tinubu assumed office, my brother remained in detention without any formal charges. The appeal court discharged him and ordered his release, a decision the Buhari administration ignored. The Supreme Court also determined that his bail should not have been revoked, yet he has been disregarded. Nigeria courts are unwilling to resolve his case on merit, relying instead on technicalities to stop proceedings. His detention lacks any legal basis, either in Nigeria or elsewhere in the world. It is deeply disappointing that those who claim to be honorable cannot keep their word. The statement concluded. Now, this is a serious issue anyway. What do you have to say about this? But I thank God that such a thing happened so that our people will learn, so that people will open their eyes and understand. I really thank God that something like this happened. You see, the people who proscribed IPOB, the people who planned the adoption of Nnamdi Kanu, these are the people you're supposed to go and meet. Go and meet them. They are the one holding your brother. Go and meet them. But the problem that you have is that there are so many processes that if they ask you now to take, you will not take it. You will not take it because you will believe that your way is just right, only your way. Anyway, we all know that Nnamdi Kanu will be released. Okay, he will be released. There is nothing new that we are seeing today. People have stayed in prison for 24 years, like Nelson Mandela. At the end, they came out. So there is no rule of law in the world. It is only interest we have in this world. Britain, what are they saying about that? I listened to Nnamdi Kanu's wife the other day talking that they are still going to pandemic in UK and all. Let me tell you, there is no foreign power that can help you to gain your freedom. Because for the very first place, they took away the freedom from you. So you going back, it's like when I take something that belongs to you, like this phone. If I take it now, maybe I'll go and hide it. And you now come and meet me to come and help you to find the phone. Do you think you are going to see the phone? Absolutely no, you can't see the phone. Because I am in the possession of the phone. And I'm the one helping you to find it. So someone that took your freedom away thousands of years ago, you are planning to still go back to him to beg, them to give you back the freedom. You should ask a question. Why do they first of all take away your freedom? Why? So if you know why the freedom was taken away from you, I think you should know why they can and can never give you the freedom you are looking for. Let me know what you think on the comment section. I am Okocha Happy myself, talking reality out of issues.